Hey everybody, so I am in the kitchen today and I am making up some sausage, egg, and cheese muffins for John. I'm actually not going to use sausage in this batch. I've already made a batch of sausage and I'm going to show those to you, but I'm going to use bacon bits. Now, I'm not a big fan of bacon bits, but I have to say I am a fan of these. These I got at Sam's. They're real bacon chunks and they are really, really good, especially if you don't really want to take a lot of time and make up bacon, or you don't have it or whatever. It's a quick fix. It's throw them in and very good, very good. And it calls for the Bisquick. It's a cup of the Bisquick. Calls for 4 eggs, sorry. But I have fresh eggs here and they're little. They're little eggs. So I'm gonna put an extra egg in. I could do an extra 2 eggs if I wanted to. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. And then a cup of shredded cheese. So I'm gonna do a mixture of shredded and mozzarella that I've already got shredded up in the bowl. And I'm going to add, top it with some Gouda and or smoked Gouda cheese. I'm gonna shred some of that, just a little bit, because you don't need a lot of that because you don't want to overpower. And then some, what is the other cheese I got? Munster cheese, and just put a little bit of that in there. Okay, so let me show you those muffins before I forget. These I baked in the new brownie pan. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. Look at that. They smell so good too. And all those, that spill over there, that'll just pop right off. Not even a problem. Be a good little snack. And it'll pop right out. It's not gonna be an issue. And I'm going to use the muffin pan. And the only reason why I'm doing one square, one round, so John knows the difference. That's it. This also comes in the new teal, but I don't have it. But I'm gonna use my good old faithful here. Nothing wrong with it. I do plan on getting this in the teal because it's just so non-stick, it's just amazing. But I won't get rid of these because they're great. All right, so let me get started here. I'm gonna just tilt you down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna start with my eggs first. I'm gonna crack my 5 eggs. I always like to do them on a paper towel so I can just scoop it up real quick. Okay, so I'm going to add my bacon bits to my bowl. I'm going to add a cup of my mix. And then after I add this, I'm going to shred my cheese and then I will be back. Okay, I have my eggs, my bacon, and my Kodiak mix in here. Smells so good. And I did put a little bit of salt and pepper, just a couple squirts or twists of the pink pepper or salt, and some pepper, because, well, we like pepper. Salt and pepper have to go in eggs, right? The bacon's salty enough, so I didn't want to add too much. So now I'm going to use our coarse grater. And what I like about this is it comes with this little tray. And this one, I've already used it, so that's why it still has cheese on it. Both sides have the cover here, the protective covering. Now this you can use for your hard cheeses, or you can use for like what you would use microplane, zester, garlic, you know, things of that, like that. And then these will give you these nice big ribbons. That's what this side gives you. And all you do, tilt you down a little bit more, is you're gonna just set it on here, okay? And so, getting my smoked Gouda here. And I'm going to shred just a little bit of this to add to the Munster cheese. Now, if I was gonna go low, you know, like all the way down, I would most definitely put the guard on. Use the guard because it hurts. Okay, that's really all I want. It's just enough to get that little smoky flavor in the muffin. And this is dishwasher safe. I don't normally put these in the dishwasher. I just wash them by hand because they clean up easy enough. And these, this does come apart. So this is my cheese here. This is the extra cheese that I'm adding. Okay, so I have to add a cup of cheese to my mixture. And this is the cheddar and mozzarella cheese that I already had grated up. And you can use any cheese you like. The recipe calls for cheddar, but you know what? There's only this much left. I'll save that for the top. Pour that in. And now I'm just going to add just a little bit of this in here, just so I can get some of that inside the muffin. A good smoked Gouda, you don't need much at all. So good. I think Shannon was the first person who introduced me to smoked Gouda, and ever since then I'm like, I'm stuck. I love it. Okay, so now I'm using the large muffin scoop, or the large scoop, and I'm going to put a generous size of scoop in each well. And after I get that done, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the mix in here. It always starts off with a good amount on each one, and then by the time you get to the end, you're off. But that's okay. So I'm going to just top these muffins with some more cheese. This is a great way if you want to add, if you have leftover vegetables, you know, or you want to add onions, peppers, anything to it. It's a great way to do that. And it's also a great, it's a great dish to make if you have, you know, Christmas morning or whatever, you have people over and you need to make something quick, because they can eat on the go, or, you know, set this up with some, you know, a fruit tray or something like that. And this would be really, really good complement with all that. Trying to make sure I get a little bit of each cheese on top of each one. I'm just going to push them down a little bit. My hands are clean. I've been washing as I go. And I'm going to pop these in the oven. Calls for 18 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to pop them in the oven. I'm going to start with 15 and then check them. And look at that. So in the oven they go. We'll be back in 15 minutes to show, oh, let me show this to you too. Hang on. These are probably cooled off enough. Yeah. Just want to show you, I have not released any of these yet. So I want to just show you one. I'm using the cake tester, and you can see this little piece. Now this section right here, where there's this little hunk of cheese, that might stick a little bit because, well, it's over to the side. But look, it didn't stick at all. It didn't even stick at all. Look at the bottom. Guys, these pans are the best. I love these new pans. This bakeware of ours is the best. It's the best. All right, so anyway, I'll show you the finished product. Okay, my timer is going off, so let's check our muffins. I gotta stand back because the steam just takes over the glasses. Oh my goodness. I think I'm probably gonna put them in another couple minutes. Look at that. Oh, they smell so good. Okay, let me test it real quick. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe just one more minute, and that's it. Okay, I will be back. Okay, timer went off again, so let's pull these babies out. Oh my goodness. Look at that. They smell amazing. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna set them on the rack here. Okay, I'm gonna give them a few minutes to cool off, and then I'm gonna show you the bottom of these muffins. These are the ones with the bacon, guys. So good. And I think I misspoke. I did not use the Bisquick mix like the recipe called for, because I used the Kodiak instead, and I can't remember if I shared this with you or not. But this is what I used. It's lower in carbs and it's a little bit healthier. And I use this for pancakes and waffles and other muffins, and anytime you need a Bisquick type mix, this is what I use. I substitute for this. Cookies, whatever. Anyway, I will be back. Okay, so I've taken the muffins out and they're cooled off enough now to where we can, they're still warm on the bottom, but I have not popped these out yet. So we're gonna take a look at these, and I'm gonna just tilt you down so you can see what I'm doing. And now I have not touched this, I have not popped anything out, but look, I'm just gonna use my cake tester, and all these pieces that are on the side, they're just coming right off. It's not gonna stick, whether you have the old, the dark muffin pan, or if you have the new version of the muffin pan, it's not gonna stick. Watch. Oh my gosh. Look at the bottom of that. Could you just not bite into that muffin right now? Let's show you another one. How about this one? Look at. And they're all evenly baked on the bottom. Guys, our non-stick, the dark non-stick is amazing, but I got to say the new non-stick is even better. Look at that. All right, anyway, let me tilt you back up so I can talk to you. All right, so if you do want the recipe, like I said, send me, tag me in the comments or send me a message, and I will send you the recipe. and scroll down in the comments. You'll find the shopping link, and then you'll find the products that I used today. Now this is discontinued, so the link that I will share with you will be the new version of the brownie or the muffin pan. It will look like this. So anyway, those are my muffins. All right, would you make these? Okay, I have to try one. I have to. He won't miss one. John won't miss one. Look, let me break it open. It's still warm. Look at that bacon bit in there. Okay. So good. You guys, it is so good. These bacon bits just give it a great bacon flavor without overpowering. And you can taste it. So good. You gotta try this.